I'm married, 3 children. My youngest son has Down syndrome. And any of you that have a special needs child, you know that there are challenges that face every single day. This business has allowed me the opportunity to be able to reconnect with my family, change my life, allow me to spend more time with them. I actually have been online, as Keisha shared, since 2008. Back 15 years ago, I had a dream because I wanted to open up a wellness center for people that were hurting, people that were broke, people that were broken in spirit and, just didn't know where to go. I came online with the hope and the dream that MLM, network marketing, was going to be the answer. And shortly after, I found that it was more required, more was needed. It was more skills that were needed. And as Reginald mentioned earlier, it was almost like I was selling a lie. Because it took more than what people made you think that it took. I remember one day, I was sitting in my living room. I used to sit, actually in my dining room. I'd sit there from sun up to sundown. My son would tell you, he's back there. He'd see me. And my daughter, she was 10 years old at the time, and she said, "Mommy," she said, "why do you do this?" She said, "You sit here all day and you don't make no money." This is a 10-year-old that told me this. And I said, "Baby girl, I don't know." I said, "But one day I believe something is going to happen." I didn't know it was going to take 5 years for it to happen. But I'm just thankful that it did happen and that I did not give up.
Amen. Amen.
You just don't know how I feel right now. I am so thankful for this company. Maybe my success is not as great as someone else's, but one thing I've learned is not to measure my successes based on someone else.
That's right. That's right.
That's it.
My life has changed. I used to, before I came into DS Domination, I'd have to call a friend every week, or not every week, maybe once a month, and say, "Can I borrow some money until next month and I'll pay you back?" Waiting on my husband's check for the following month to come in so that I could pay them back. DS Domination came along and everything changed. And a little bit about what happened. After I started seeing Keisha online, she sent me the link for my son. And I said, okay, I mentioned it to him. He didn't say anything. He didn't respond. A little bit about my son. He's real quiet, kind of introvert. Didn't pay attention to it. So it came time to renew the subscription. And I said, if he's not going to do this, I'm about to cancel. But before I cancel, let me go and watch the training. So I started watching the training. And I said, oh, I used to do eBay. This is easy. I can do this because I don't have to pack, do any of that stuff and ship it off. I can do this. Called Keisha. I said, Keisha, I need for you to talk to Cassius. And talk to him, and maybe you can encourage him to take some action. So after he talked to Keisha, he started listening to the training. First day, within 24 hours, he listened and he sold it. 3 days later, I sold something. That gave me back the hope that I was missing because I was ready to go back and get a job. Like, I'm about to go get a job because this is just not working for me. And then from there, it went to personally sponsoring 100 people on my team. Out of that 100, I have maybe 8 of them here today. I probably have more. They just don't call me. They don't tell me anything. I'm wondering what they're doing, and they get here and they tell me what's going on. So it's really an awesome experience to have them here. As a result, also, my son, who used to work at a UPS job, he was able to quit his job at UPS.
Woo! All right. Yes, indeed.
And last month, he finally said, he says, Mom, he says, I'm going to take this serious. He said, I've been playing around, so I'm going to take it serious. A little bit my son also, he has some, he doesn't like me to call it special needs, but for those of you who have maybe speech impediments, it's difficult to talk to people. It's difficult to call an employer and say, can I have a job? So DS was the perfect opportunity for him. Last month, his total profit was $3,000.
Woo! Oh, yeah.
And Cash, you stand up a minute. We don't want you to say anything. Just stand up. That's my son back here. I'm really, really proud of him. just, again, and now what's able to happen moving forward, as far as myself, total income, eBay, DS Domination affiliates, I probably made close to $20,000 since I've joined back and finally took action in November. Also, I'm able now my son is on half day, so I'm able to spend more time with him, do more things with him, things that I could not do before. So what I want to do is I want to encourage each one of you, one, kick fear in the face. Fear will allow you or cause you to sit there, watch the video, and not take action. And not only will it do that, not only do I want you to kick in the face, I want you to think about somebody that could use this blessing. Just like Keisha called me and sent me the link, there's somebody out there waiting for you. There's somebody out there that needs to hear from you. So I want to encourage you, after you leave, matter of fact, after you leave out of this room, get on the phone and call somebody and share this with them, because this is an opportunity that can change their lives. Thank you very much.